Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Azam. Number matrix 10 DTK21F 1055. And I will be explaining about the classroom layout that we chose. So as you can see, the layout allows students to see the teacher and the whiteboard in the most comfortable way possible. We chose the traditional style where the teacher's desk is located at the front of class and the desk is arranged to a simple row and columns with a slightly 30-degree angle to make focusing at the whiteboard an easier task. Teacher can move up and down the rows of the desk. Students are able to work independently and in a group of two. Usually this style will lead to boredom, but the paired grouping will help the students to keep focusing on the class unless both of the students are bored. It is great for school projects as the gifted student can be paired with the struggling students. And the free space in front of the class can be used as the platform for teachers to demonstrate projects. The reading corner can be used as a place for students to relax the mind and stretch the body from a long day of learning. They can use it to take a breather from classes at free period of time. And thank you, that's all from me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Taufik Haikal Zulkifli. My matric one number is 10 DTK 21F 1049. I am from class 10 DTK 1A. I will explain about indoor air quality and respiratory and lighting and sightness. For the indoor air quality and respiratory, first, indoor air quality is a term referring to the air quality within and around buildings and structures, especially as it relates to the health and comfort of building occupants. Second, based on the plan that have been drawn, the indoor air quality is good for the students and teachers inside the classroom. There are a lot of space for the air to moving around. This will make the air feel fresh. This also will make them breathe more efficiently without worrying about dust particles. For the lighting and sightness, room lighting needs to ensure satisfactory lighting condition and appropriate contrast between the screen and the background in environment, taking into account the type of work and the user's vision requirements. Light from the sun can enter the classroom through the window. This will increase the user's vision significantly. Lastly, and the student can easily see the whiteboard without any problem. That's all.
Next is temperature and humidity. Temperature is a measure of the ability of a substance to transfer heat energy to another physical system. Temperature is measured with a thermometer. Most of the offices in Malaysia uses air conditioning system to maintain the comfortable temperature. Office temperature can be localized. For example, a desk situated in direct sunlight will be much warmer than the average temperature in the office. Meanwhile, a desk situated directly under an air conditioning vent can be cooler than average. So, additional windows, skylights, or glass partitions in office should allow excessive temperature during hot weather. Next is humidity. What is humidity? Humidity is the amount of water vapor in the air. If there is a lot of water vapor in the air, the humidity will be high. It is measured with a hygrometer. There are relationships between temperature and humidity. The first one is, if the water vapor content stays the same and the temperature drops, the relative humidity increases. If the water vapor content stays the same and the temperature rises, the relative humidity decreases. Why does this happen? This happens because colder air doesn't require as much moisture to become saturated as warmer air. Most people work comfortably at temperature between 20 to 26 degrees Celsius, and relative humidity is between 40% to 60%. Next is noise and hearing. Noise is unwanted sound considered unpleasant, loud, or disruptive to hearing. Sound is a form of energy propagated in wave form through air or any medium. Human ear can detect sound of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. Next, intensity or loudness is measured by dB, that is decibel, times dVA, time weighted average of noise. Then, instrument to measure noise is dosimeter. So that is the instrument that we use to measure noise. As we all know, Hertz in office is 60 Hertz, and the recommended RT for a typical classroom of 10,000 cubic feet or less contained in the new ANSI standard should not exceed 0.6 second at each of the frequencies of 500 Hz, 1000 Hz, and 2000 Hz.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Siti Purato Aini binti Zakaria. My matric number is 10DDK2YFR006. Class DDK1A. Lecturer name is Shuhaila binti Mustafa. Today I would like to talk about basic of selection of workstation furniture. Workstation furniture basics. Number 1. Work desk and chairs should be big enough and comfortable for each worker. Second, they should allow the user to arrange their personal and official belongings. They should be stable and provide active movement to the employee. Number 4, the height of the chair should be stable. Number 5, there must be enough to replace. Mostly items that are regularly used like printer should be within reach. And lastly, it should be safe and secure. Guide to ergonomic office workstation design. Ergonomic workstation. Monitor must enter directly in front of eyes. Monitor position 20 until 30 from eyes. Adjust keyboard tray and chair. Low ample clearance between things and keyboard tray. Space under desk is clear to allow legs to move and stay. Head, neck, and shoulder position forward and upright. So the document position in line with monitor screen for easy viewing. Shoulders and arms are firmly perpendicular to the floor. Elbows are held close to sides. Chair offers lower back support. Seat offers adequate hanging width and depth for personal comfort. And lastly, 2 inch clearance between back of knee and chairs.
For sitting in use, the first furniture is chair. So one of the criteria is seat height. So the optimal seat height should allow you to place your feet flat on the floor, which is why choosing a chair with an adjustable seat height is essential because everyone is different in height. The second one is seat width and depth. Proper seat depth should leave between 2 and 4 inches between the edge of the seat and the back of your knees. If the seat is too forward, it may put undue pressure at the back of your knees. The third one is backrest recline. An adjustable backrest allows for greater tailored positioning for the user as they can move to the backrest to more specifically support their natural spine position. Using this feature throughout the day allows the backrest to take some of the weight from your upper body, reducing the pressure on your spinal disc and muscles. Number 4 is materials. A good ergonomic chair is made out of comfortable materials. The material should not cause the user's back to swing. However, the materials used will depend on the budget. High-end ergonomic chairs will use leather or velvet. For table, the second furniture is table. So one of the criteria is table height. So classroom table heights now range from 460 mm to 760 mm and caters to teenagers and adults. Second criteria is table width and depth. So the minimum width of a freestanding desk ranges between 48 to 72 inches. The depth range between 24 to 36 inches. The material used is the most common classroom desks are made of either solid plastic or particle board covered with a laminate or melamine finish. Solid plastic is the more durable choice. However, the particle board is less expensive and will also give you many years of use.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Syazwami Karwana. My number matric is 10DTK 21F1039. Today I want to present sitting and workstation layout. Number 1. When you are sitting at your workstation, you should be able to place your feet firmly on the ground or on a footrest. Your feet should be parallel with the floor and the backrest of your chair should support your lower back. You should be able to move your chair easily about the work area, and its base should have 5 points touching on the floor. This may be casters or fixed depending on the need. Number 2. Your workplace should be set up so that you do not have to twist, reach or bend too often. If you do have to reach for something, it is better to get up and use opportunity to change your posture. This will reduce fatigue. Getting up and stretching at regular intervals is a good idea. Number 3. Learn how to adjust your chair. Altitude is high until your shoulders are relaxed, not slumped in the working position. Adjust the backrest into the small of your back. Ensure the seat pan is flat or sloping upwards at the front. Use a footrest if there is any pressure under your things. Alternatively, lower your desk if you can, as well as your chair. Make sure you know and follow the elements of correct posture. Number 4. When sitting at a computer, the screen should be set up so that you can read the screen with very little movement of your head, neck and shoulders. You should take rest break for your eyes every 50 minutes. The simpler way is to look away from the screen at something in the distance for a few minutes, or combining this with getting up to change your posture and stretch. That's all for me. Thank you.